Alright, we've got some pretty good news to talk about in today's video, and it has to be the most massive piece of leaks I've ever shown on the channel, including a Mafia 4 leak of its setting, its gameplay details and such. Also another leak from the upcoming Assassin's Creed Ragnarok, the existence of Resident Evil 3 Remake, and Bethesda Studios' upcoming game having many problems in its development. First up with Mafia 4 and its extremely exciting leak. This leak was found by a pretty credible Reddit user with connections to a lot of ex-developers and gaming journalists, and suggests that Mafia 4 will be set in a huge open world in Las Vegas during the 70s golden years of organized crime, and will be a straight sequel to Mafia 3. But compared to Mafia 3, this one will have you back in the Italian mob as a brand new character with no words of any old faces making a return yet. It's also said the open world will be much bigger and its setting will span across a whole decade. In that time, you'll be able to use an empire building system that will let you buy out, build and transform buildings into casinos and a lot more to earn money and grow your influence in this world. You'll of course be able to enter those casinos and play if you want to, or just cause chaos. The Mafia engine has been completely redone and remastered to be ready for the 4th game, so that most of the issues that were present in Mafia 3 won't be the case with that one. It'll be a lot more realistic than its predecessor, with motion capture being done for it for almost a year now. It's told to be coming in 2021 and will have a reveal in 2020. This Las Vegas setting leak has existed since the release of Mafia 3 in 2016, but was abandoned at the time. It's now said the new team from 2K Games has picked up the project and is working on it as we speak. Oh, and also for a second time Mafia 2 Remastered is mentioned. It seems it is actually happening and I would love to so much. Next up we have a new leak from Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. Following my latest Ragnarok leak video, the rumor has stayed the same but goes into a lot more details, saying the game is indeed about Viking and is taking place in Scandinavia and England, which includes an open world London and Plymouth. The protagonist is named Jorah, with the player given the option to choose between a male or female assassin. We'll get to explore realms such as Asgard and meet gods like Loki and Odin, which both has strong connection to the main character. So it looks like the huge boss battles from Odyssey and Origins are back. It's also said it'll include the present day timeline that takes place in Origins and Odyssey. The combat system brings back shields and you can use long swords or even massive axes. Plenty of heavy weapons in general. Naval gameplay is back, but this time purely for exploration or in battles, like raiding a huge castle from an island. You won't be able to fight on sea though. Of course, take this with a grain of salt, but at least it's 99% confirmed it'll take place during the Viking era, according to plenty of teases from Ubisoft, leaks and more. Next up we have the Resident Evil 3 Remake. Following many rumors of this new game coming up, one popular YouTuber who's leaked other games in the past and a popular website claims that Resident Evil 3 Nemesis Remake is in active development as we speak. Following the massive success of the Resident Evil 2 Remake, which sold around 4 million copies, this leak shouldn't come as a surprise. Even before the launch of Resident Evil 2 Remaster, Capcom said it has plans to explore more remakes. I'm hoping for something real good. Finally, it has been said Bethesda's massive upcoming sci-fi game, Starfield, is having a really troubled development right now because of its publisher and its developer. The leaker says game director Todd Howard is more absent on Starfield than all other games, as he is now having to work on several other Bethesda projects, like the Elder Scrolls 6. The Starfield game engine uses a cell-based loading system, and it said this is causing significant frame hiccups when trying to incorporate fast-moving vehicles, such as the game's spaceflight. It is also claimed that having several development teams that aren't in the same location has been really bad for general team cohesion. There's some people that are not agreeing on the development, but they can't really communicate since they're all separated studios. Bethesda has never been in more trouble than right now, with massive outrage over Fallout 76 and microtransactions. A troubled development for its next game is definitely not what they need. We'll have to see what happens in the future. Alright guys, for more gaming news on the channel, as always like this video and subscribe. Thanks for watching.